All right. Well, welcome everybody to Ungovernable Racing Network.
What an intro.
Yeah, what an intro. I'm Reed, aka Papa Biscuit.
This is Swamp Donkey, aka I-85 champion, because Atlanta sucks as always.
This is French Toasted, the real number 3.
Ooh. And this is Dan Goleg.
And we are joined by our special guest, Libertarian Party Wrestling Caucus Commissioner for Life, Seth Benton. Introduce yourself, Seth.
Hello, y'all, and welcome to the weirdest show on four wheels.
Damn, we have four wheels?
I thought we lost one.
Shit,
Did we get a penalty?
When did we ever have one?
Can we suspend Swamp Donkey?
I'm gonna let everyone else go over.
I'll probably end up getting there and
the
eventually.
interview process with Seth, since y'all watch more wrestling than me. So whatever y'all gotta ask the man.
All right, Seth. Favorite wrestler growing up? I got
favorite wrestler growing up. I've got several that come to mind. Okay. Obviously, Ric Flair,
Top
because I got the pleasure of growing up with the psychopath, lunatic old man that was WCW, Ric Flair. As far as like actual wrestling, a lot of people don't like it when I say this. Chris Benoit was the reason I loved wrestling. And Chris Benoit was the reason I stopped watching for a long time.
Hey, WrestleMania 20 main event
I watched
the greatest match ever.
I watched that shit live and I lost my mind. My parents let me stay up late and watch it. And
that match, the three greatest wrestlers of all time.
By the way, we do not have a disclaimer for this show because this is probably going to be the most ungovernable we're ever going to be.
We just said Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit. Did he kill himself? Did somebody kill him? The world may never know.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is your disclaimer.
He straight up killed his family. Let's be honest. That man was taking headshots since he was 15 and taking PEDs. Like, his brain was mashed taters. Like, when he
y'all thought AB was bad? Chris was way worse. I love Chris Benoit in the ring. We'll talk about outside the ring later.
He was genuinely my favorite to watch wrestle. Like he was just so fucking intense all the time. And he would take suplexes. He would do suplexes and things like that, and it was snap suplexes, which is just a regular back suplex, just 100 miles an hour, just wham, wham, wham. Those were the best. Whenever he hit that back, like German snap, yeah.
Literally on my playlist.
It's a kick-ass song, though.
I love it. I love Chris Benoit. Favorite wrestler right now?
Right now, MJF. All day. That dude gets it. That dude fucking gets it.
That man has never broken kayfabe.
No, never. Not even in like regular ass internet interviews. Like he's just 100% MJF all the time.
I wish we could get him on here because that shit would be funny. Because I would dig into it so much.
That press conference he did, the press conference with Tony Khan that he did after he won the title. Oh, if you've never got the chance to watch it, go watch it. That is real. That's that's real. That's a real guy saying real words. That's not a Hulk Hogan promo.
Here's how real MJF is. His girlfriend broke up with him because he wouldn't cut it off.
Yeah.
Awesome. Steve, any questions?
Yes. If you had to pick any WrestleMania event to ever attend in person, which one and why?
Oh God. Probably I don't know. Stone Cold winning the first title. I want to be in the Superdome when the Undertaker finally loses. Shit. The Bret Hart. What was it? Was that a WrestleMania match? Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No, that was Survivor
That was
Series.
Survivor Series. No, okay. Oh Lord, probably that WrestleMania 20. Just the entire card was great,
That was
except for
dope.
that garbage ass Goldberg and fucking. No, that's another. That's a different one. No, probably WrestleMania 20 was a
I
good
already
one.
know which one he was talking about.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar and Goldberg. Yeah. Shit, there's plenty of them. WrestleMania 17.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because just for the the first ever tag team ladder match. Because I'm a huge Dudley Boys fan. Love those guys, but those are the ones that stand out in my mind, to be honest with you.
Steve, where would you go?
Not gonna lie, I don't know diddly shit about wrestling. I just know a couple of the things. Like, I mean, I know Stone Cold Steve Austin's notorious for smashing the beers together, and then like Ric Flair with the whoo. I used to work with his son many years ago. That was pretty cool, actually. Met him a couple of times.
Oh, so you're the reason he's dead.
Look, okay, just because I'm a recovering alcoholic doesn't mean anything. Okay,
You're the Frankie Muniz to his Dale Earnhardt.
JP,
Do you think Dan Golag could get over Jonathan Rills in a ladder match?
Let's fucking go.
No.
Nobody's getting over Jonathan. Jonathan's our boy. Jonathan's always going to be our boy.
I'll hit him with that crippled back,
Nah.
No, I'm talking about me. Like, I have crippled.
Yeah, nobody's getting over Jonathan.
Favorite title belt?
Favorite title belt? The big gold one, the original Crockett Promotions big gold belt.
Damn, I thought you was about to say this one.
No, fuck that one. That one sucked. I said it. I'm from Georgia. I'm down here in the fucking the woods, man. We recognize NWA, Jim Crockett Promotions, baby.
Speaking of Georgia wrestling, you should go to I think it's North Georgia Pro Wrestling. They've got it down here in Jasper. I don't know if you've ever been to it.
No, we got two or three, two promotions, and one of them runs two different shows. And the biggest one, the one that's been around the longest over here in a place called Cornelia, Georgia, is Anarchy Wrestling. And if you've ever heard of Anarchy Wrestling, it is because AJ Styles wrestled there. That was the first place he started wrestling at. So he got his start up here. He's from, I work in the city that he's from.
Gainesville.
I'm remotely familiar with in my area is Wiregrass Wrestling Alliance. That was great.
Hell yeah, Bill Gamble and that bunch, they're great. There's a reason why I drive 300 miles out of the way to go down there and see them.
We got midget wrestling.
Yeah, we got midget micro wrestling too here.
And we got that.
Well, he's got it too, but it's I think it's a traveling carnival type scenario. Joel French NWA was wrestlers. That's right, baby. NWA Jim Crockett Promotions.
Most underrated wrestler.
Most underrated. I want to say
not from today, but like from when you were growing up. We'll do growing up and then from today.
When I was growing up, the underrated. Oh shit! Jeez, I don't know. I'd say Godfather. I always liked the way Godfather or Goldust. Goldust, he was a gimmick, but you saw Dustin Rhodes in the ring, and he could throw down. You know what I mean? It was like, wow, this guy knows what's up. Rhino's another one. He could really throw down. Steve Blackman wasn't bad. I always thought Steve Blackman was pretty decent. Underrated today, I feel like Dolph Ziggler doesn't get near enough credit as he should.
No.
And probably the Miz, maybe. I know these guys. A lot of these guys used to be world champions, but at the end of the day,
the Miz is probably the biggest one that I can think of.
Yeah, the Miz, he can talk, he can wrestle, he's got a thing going on. He don't get the credit. that he deserves. You know what I mean?
He shows up, works, never complains, and kills it.
I feel like they haven't. I feel like WWE and AEW haven't really given Tommy End, Aleister Black, whatever, a fair shake at it because that dude's
He's
technical.
good.
Yeah, he's really technical. Them guys from Europe, they grew up with that technical wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel
I
like
think that's why Gunther's so good.
yeah,
And
Gunter's another one. I think he should be on up there wrestling.
He's gonna be world
title
champ
matches.
soon.
Yeah, I feel like he should be. I don't know about being a world champion, but he should definitely be on the other end of a title match at some point soon. Because I mean, he's a big ass dude that has got a lot of power and he's got a lot of technical skill. Another one that I really like was Tyler Bate. I didn't get enough of him when he was in NXT, but the matches that I saw, like he's fantastic.
I've got one. What is the most pivotal prop of any wrestler that you think if they didn't have, it wouldn't make them who they are?
Oh, that's easy.
Oh yeah, that is easy. Mr. Sacco. No.
Okay,
No.
I wasn't going for that. I was going for something else.
No. It's if Jim Cornette didn't tote around the fucking tennis racket, he would be a little bitch.
I wasn't thinking you were going there either.
I was going to say Sting in his bat.
I was going to say Undertaker in his hat or his casket.
No, because American Badass is better.
Yeah, the Undertaker had enough props, man.
Or the American flag at I can't remember the guy's name.
John Cena?
No, with the 2x4.
Hacksaw?
Yeah.
Oh!
Hacksaw on the 2x4?
Hacksaw Jim, what a fucking legend.
I met him. He
lives in South Carolina, don't he?
I forget where. I met him down in South Georgia. I met him, Flair, and Kevin Nash. Kevin was cool as fuck, though. This when I had my hand was broken, and he asked all about it. Cool as shit. Favorite match growing up?
Oh God, Jesus.
Outside of WrestleMania 20 main event.
Probably 2002 SummerSlam, the unsanctioned Triple H Shawn Michaels street fight.
I forgot about that one.
Oh, it's such a good match.
Them two always put on a show though.
Literally, I think the first time Cactus Jack showed up in the WWF against Triple H was a killer. I love that. I still watch that match. Because it was I think it was a cage match. Yeah, I believe it was a cage match.
What the fuck? Can y'all hear that?
No.
Okay, good. That was loud as shit. I think my washer's trying to attack itself.
You just got a skinwalker.
Anyways.
So I'm trying to think of some more. I don't know. Those two really stand out in my mind. Obviously, that main event of WrestleMania 20. The Bret Hart, and Stone Cold Steve Austin match.
What was it? Submission match.
Yeah, it was 97 SummerSlam.
Yeah. This one it
was a submission match. And
that's when they did the switch, and it was the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah. Another one is there's just some random episode of fucking SmackDown in 2002 where there was a fucking Iron Man match between Kurt Angle and fucking Brock Lesnar. And it was like, why are you doing this on live free television when you could do this in pay-per-view? And they burned the house down. It was great.
So, speaking of WrestleMania, I think Yeah, got a graphic ready to pull up. Let me get this ready.
Did we? Oh,
Who we
yeah.
got? Who's y'all's picks for?
You got Tribal Chief versus Cody Rhodes.
My pick. I think they're gonna go ahead and give the belt to Cody Rhodes.
I have an interesting idea with this match. So, I think they both win and they split the titles up. And Seth's gone. Cool. Technical difficulties.
I'm not going.
He's back.
I'm listening. Don't worry.
But I think they somehow do it where they split the titles up. Cody gets the big gold one. Roman keeps the blue one. So Roman gets to 1,000 days.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did keep it on Roman Reigns, but I feel like one of them's getting both.
We need to split them back
the
up.
Monday night after they're going to debut a singular belt. I feel like that's what's going to happen.
I think they just need to split them.
Can we make a discussion real fast?
Well,
Look at one of those sponsors, Snickers. WrestleMania can land Snickers and Mars Core, but KGR couldn't. How? I wonder why.
Well, when Kyle wins another race, you'll figure out why. Just watch this. Just watch this show. Pull that back up. You got anything else?
I got one more question. So, how did the LPWC come about? I have to know the backstory to this.
Oh, it was a joke. As a joke, I did it one night drunk.
So kind of like you are in.
Kind of like LPNC.
Except we weren't drunk.
We were pretty sober.
I had been friends with Jonathan and Dave on Facebook because I met Dave. Jonathan added me. I was adding people from the LP just because I was trying to get more involved. And then I seen a live stream was happening one night. And it was the Shoney's Caucus, and I was the only person like watching. And so I got a hold of them and got to talking to them, and we got to talking about like wrestling, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm making a professional wrestling caucus. And I did it one night drunk as hell, and I think the first logo was a picture of Jim Cornette like superimposed behind the podium of the White House.
Can we pull up the graphic that I made for this? Not that one.
Oh, okay.
What graphic?
The advertising graphic. Do you happen to have that readily available?
No, because you didn't send it to me with the wave of graphics you sent this afternoon.
I apologize.
Just give me a second. We can get
the mind face breaking.
We gotta let the people see this.
Give me a minute to get it pulled up and say crap. We got two. Which one do you want?
Give me
the Clyde one or the different one?
Give me the one that we went with the advertising with.
So not the Clyde one.
Wait, the Clyde one, yes.
Okay, so yes, the Clyde one.
Yes, the Clyde one.
Okay.
What the hell?
I haven't seen this one.
Me neither, because I don't even know what the hell they're talking about.
Y'all have seen the Clyde one.
The fact that I'm in the group chat and I don't know what y'all talking about.
Who do we call Clyde?
I know who Clyde is.
The one that I was talking about, the one you sent me, Reed.
The motherfucker that broke his leg snowboarding.
How have you never? You're something, John.
If it's the one you sent me, yeah, I've seen it. I thought it was hilarious. I laughed my ass off. I was standing there at work.
Let's do this shit up. Let's go. Come on.
Look, I have so much shit to remember at work. I barely remember talking to y'all half the time.
Oh, I know. That's why you hold grudges and you're mad at people for stuff that didn't actually happen, like what you did with Pizza Man.
Fuck Pizza Man.
We love you, Pizza Man. John's just a booty hole.
Pizza Man's a hoe.
No, he's not.
He won't win a race. Go win a race, motherfucker.
He'll win a race. I have faith.
So, here's the Clyde.
The commissioner face. I got the commissioner face. Reed asked me how's it work. and
I
the
love
text
how
was
I just love how it's actually the left leg too.
That's right, kids. I'm out here crippling people.
He
The
went
match, the crossover event you didn't know that was
to, so
needed.
Seth went to Colorado and kicked Chase down the slope.
I mean, if you look very closely, there's a snowboard in there somewhere.
That's
That's in
would.
your imagination.
You should have tried to Photoshop that into the background.
No, I should have photoshopped Seth's body, the body as a snowboard, and his head is the top of it. That'd been fucking hilarious. I didn't even think about doing that.
We need to
dude.
print that out.
Reed
get
sent me a
Chase to
message.
sign
I'm
it.
standing there at work, and Reed's like, "Hey, you got a picture we can use for a graphic to advertise?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And my brain went immediately to commissioner face. And then he sends me that back, and I died.
That wasn't the final result, but that was pretty damn close to the final result.
We need to get Chase to sign this.
Nonchalantly slip it into an autograph session.
He's gonna die laughing.
If he faces that ordeal again next year,
Be like, "Hey,
Blow it up on a flag.
this picture of me
Like,
breaking
put
his fucking
Make
leg."
it big as shit so everyone can see it.
available for a limited time on ungovernableracingstore.com. Get your Seth breaking Chase Elliott shirt.
I need the
T-shirt.
commissioner. I need to get the commissioner face on the damn on the car somewhere. The commissioner face, the angry commissioner face.
If I didn't already send Brayton Laster the logo for the car, I'd definitely send him your face. Speaking of, we're getting our logo on Brayton Laster's car. We'll talk about that later.
Woo!
Joel French, you get the Greg Valentine shirt. The one guy that is all about it. He knows I know what you're talking about, brother.
All right. So, your opinion on the Bloodline story?
I think it's great. I think it's the best thing they've done in years. Honestly,
Where do you see it going?
I don't know.
After what happened Monday?
I don't know, and I think that's what's the best thing about it is like I didn't
It's
expect it to run this fucking long.
If everyone who's ever watched WWE knows that you can about see how a storyline is going, except for this one, because it's so wild.
They had the thing with Sammy. I think it's going to take somebody being built up as a face to come in and just whoop Roman's ass, and it looks like Cody Rhodes is going to be in that slot.
He deserves it as much as he's put into the business over the years.
I don't even think he deserves it. I think it's just like he can market better than everybody else.
Yeah.
Because he can't wrestle half as well as fucking Dust or Goldust. You know what I mean? It's just he knows how to market. He went out and marketed himself around. That's the thing about Cody Rhodes is he went out and left WWE because they weren't giving him what he wanted. And he went out and he worked for it. But he worked for it in a way that was corporate. He took the WWE business model and took it elsewhere. You know what I mean?
And it worked.
And it worked until it didn't. Until
he got tired.
Yeah, until it was, oh shit, I can't do this outside of that space.
So,
Opinions on Vince McMahon.
Okay, this last question, we got to move it on. We've been at this about 25 minutes.
Look, you talking wrestling. I don't get to do this often.
Okay, then go on with what you were asking then.
Opinions on Vince McMahon. He's old. He shouldn't be doing this shit anymore. He should go home with his billions of dollars and just sit there and let more competent heads prevail. Like, I'm not saying he's not a genius. That motherfucker is a genius. It just there's an age limit here to a lot of things. You don't see a lot of people working on a factory floor past the age of 65 for a reason.
Yeah.
You have him in the White House, though.
Hey,
Yeah, oddly enough.
Well,
gotta be old and white to be in the White House.
yeah, or cool.
Yeah,
and
you have
black.
to be senile and white to be in the White House. Our last two presidents have displayed that greatly.
Last three.
Obama wasn't white.
It's all a conspiracy, man.
He's half.
Obama, okay.
Sorry, last 2.5.
Obama was cool black Ronald Reagan. Joe Biden is dementia Ronald Reagan. Donald Trump was popular Ronald Reagan.
They're all Woodrow Wilson if you look hard enough.
Yeah, Barack Obama was just cool black Woodrow Wilson.
All right.
So speaking of cool and black,
So
hey
what's
Reed, why don't you pull up that graphic I just sent you?
Oh yeah, so Steve just
God.
sent me something here.
Boomers' heads explode in 10 seconds.
Fourth
9,
place?
8, 3, 2, 1.
That is beautiful. Look
It
at
is
that.
Damn, that is
That is-
glorious.
Chef's kiss right there.
Hey,
I'm not sure who S&P paint schemes are, but dude, this is glorious. I was cruising through.
For the
Scott,
people that are
Twitter.
listening on Spotify and can't see what we're seeing,
I'm rocking a full semi to that right there, boys.
Hey,
this is
I
a
feel
Dale
well.
Kyle Busch Dale
Throwback.
Earnhardt throwback 3 car. First off, the 8's in the DEI font, and the 3 the 3 is the
Is
Dale.
the
number
Dale
3.
3.
It's beautiful.
I don't like it because it's too much on the side.
I love
No.
it. I love
This
it.
is
Three
perfect.
chi back
It's perfect.
some, and it'd be okay.
It's
That
still
does
beautiful.
things. That paint scheme right there does things to me no woman ever has. Look at that.
It loves
I
you
honest-
unconditionally.
I
yeah.
honestly hope he runs a Dale throwback.
They need to. It would be the biggest fuck you to Teresa Earnhardt. It would
What's she gonna do about it? It's not a black 3 car; it's a black 8 car.
yeah, exactly.
And for the 3 car, run the goddamn Peter Max throwback, you bastards! I've been
No.
waiting for I don't know
Nope.
how many years now.
No, don't do it. Mm-mm.
Do it! It
Nah.
looks fucking beautiful in this new car.
Let's get Bubba Wallace to do the Peter Max throwback.
No,
Yes.
we got other things for Bubba to do, like win
Win a
some
race.
races, piss some boomers off.
Bubba needs to win. Bubba needs to win. I want to see that man win.
I can't.
Oh,
wait to
he
watch
jumped
it
out of the
again.
car when he won at Kansas and did the fucking
Did
yeah. I was
Oh,
like,
wait.
yes,
Hold up,
yes.
I got that. What am I doing?
You know what else we have? We have live footage from a 1960s Klansman trying to beat up on Bubba Wallace, and Bubba kicked his ass. That was the greatest meme I think I've ever made. That shit went viral so damn fast.
Yeah, you went from the most hated person in NSP to maybe the 3rd or 4th most hated person.
Yeah. That was like the most I've ever seen a post go crazy like that. It was like 450 something likes within a couple hours. I was like, holy shit.
So, we're gonna talk about Las Vegas.
Yeah, let's talk about Vegas. I slept through all that entire race.
Hey, Joey Logano, that's what you get for hitting NASCAR. Poor.
So was that actually confirmed?
Blaney didn't hit it. That was confirmed.
Yeah, the red on Blaney's nose was from when he hit the wall on the front stretch.
Yeah, we know that. I already knew that was what it's from. I still thought he hit the cat until I seen the video on TikTok. Nah, he missed it. I'm just saying, Joey wrecked at Vegas, something he never does. It's either that or Bubba.
I mean, Bubba was the only car to overheat, so.
And he
I
did
mean,
have
are we going with the boomers here? Did Bubba cause NASCAR to die?
well, NASCAR caused NASCAR to die.
Hold
it's like
up.
Brett screwed Brett.
NASCAR died with
Hold up.
NASCAR.
Hold up. Willie B winner at Las Vegas. Was I drunk or did
Nah,
Kyle
he
Larson-
dominated that race.
Willie B dominated that race. He deserved
Like,
it.
that caution saved the finish of the race because Kyle Larson did not deserve it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I love
Larson would
Larson.
have backed into
I
that
was
one.
going to say, I must have
Yeah,
been
he backed
drunk
into
or,
it.
like, messed up on something. 'Cause I
Thank
distinctly remember the 5-car winning. Of course, I did take a nap halfway through the fucking Formula One race, and then the rest of my day was just a blur.
Did you,
Dude, I
take,
was
did you take a nap
asleep.
during the 2021 Vegas race and just now wake up? Is that
Yeah.
what it was?
Well, I've been in a fog for over a year now, so I don't know. Am I in a nap now?
We have a senile president. This country's going to shit.
You got the 30-year-old.
Can y'all do that somewhere else?
right now?
Go play over there. You're being loud.
John yelling at
Quit.
us like usual.
Anyways, yeah, Willie
Glad
B
y'all
won.
couldn't see that.
Yeah, Willie B won Vegas. We don't have the full top 10 rundown because Joey unfortunately couldn't make the graphic this week. But That's what
Suck
the
it,
NASCAR
Boomer.
I got it covered.
Suck it, boomers.
I was gonna say that's what the NASCAR app is for. So,
Who got fourth?
Who cares?
Bubba,
It's all that matters.
No, first or last.
Bubba ran good that race. I thought Bubba would had a good shot at winning.
Larson didn't wall him, so he didn't have a chance to take him out.
Oh, well, I've noticed something. The last two races, it's been you'll have a car dominate the field, and then you'll have somebody just sneak up at the end, and for whatever reason, and I don't know if it's like a strategy thing or just the way the new cars are set up, but it feels like somebody's taking advantage of the fact that you can wear ass out all day long, but at the end of the day, something else will happen.
Well, that almost happened Sunday.
I saw a lot of that, when they instituted the whole stage racing setup. Is like you'll have somebody dominate the first two stages, and then halfway through the third,
they fall off.
Or there's like some other strategy being implemented by a more progressive crew chief. You know what I mean?
Look what happened with Ross Chastain at Auto Club.
Oh, speaking of which, I got my Ross Chastain shirt on right now.
Hell yeah.
Kubota.
That's right, kids.
Shoot, there was something to your point I was going to say.
Ross Chastain Auto Club.
It was there's an account on Twitter. I don't remember the handle or anything. I can't shout it out. But every race, it's like if the last so many laps had gone green, the last run had gone green. Here's where the cars would all finish, just based solely on speed. And Daniel Suarez was actually the fastest car on track that last run. And if it would have stayed green, he would have ended up in the lead.
Back to some NASCAR news. Well, we are saying NASCAR news. Kind of breaking. I hope I say this correctly. Is it pronounced Raja?
Raja Caruth?
Yes, Raja Caruth has torn his ACL.
Are you serious?
Yep.
No.
Yep. He just posted to Twitter. He has tore his ACL.
He'll be all right.
I got to verify this. Hold up.
He'll be all right.
I need you to send that to the group.
I'm going to his Twitter right now.
Is there any talk of GMS is going to put into that twat?
Steve, where are you seeing this? I don't see anything about him tearing his ACL.
Hold on.
I'm on his Twitter.
Steve, be slow.
I'm sending it in the group.
I'll be right back.
Tell him to wrap it up and get back in the car. He'll be all right.
He could drive without an ACL. Shit. Just use the other leg. You got two.
That was from a while. Steve.
Bro, I'm seeing this right now because it's saying
Steve,
today's date.
Read what you sent. I tore my ACL the day after I won a late model race. Learned my lesson.
Oh, fuck.
Steve. Steve, you do this all the time.
CNN Steve over here.
Bye.
It's fine.
Just like CNN, Steve.
Steve, is it true that you are related to Don Lemon?
Who?
I can see the similarities. You guys look like brothers.
You know who else looks like brothers? DW
Steve.
and Michael Waltrip.
Steve.
Really?
Yeah, you never would have noticed that. Did you know
Welcome
that?
to
Steve.
episode number whatever we're on of Steve saying breaking news, something happened, and he just read something wrong on Twitter.
Nothing fucking new, honestly.
Steve.
Yeah.
We're going to have an intervention on this.
Not even that is breaking news.
What else? What else in the news of racing? What are we looking at?
Kimi Raikkonen's coming back for Coda.
Yep.
He's going to finish second.
Jordan
Taylor's
Taylor
going to win this race.
Jordan Taylor's been to lap the field twice at Coda, driving the 9.
I got Kimmy.
Kimi Raikkonen's
Fuck
racing. Fuck it. Kimmy's going all the way.
I hope
Taylor
it
has been
comes down to
testing
last
in
lap
next
battle
Jordan
between
is
Kimi
shit.
Raikkonen
Hey.
and Jordan Taylor.
The F1
Ice-
fan in me
If
has
the
got
Iceman
crazy
didn't
hard
race,
hard on for the fucking Iceman.
if the Iceman wasn't racing, I'd give y'all Jordan. But the Iceman's racing, y'all are fucked.
I hope it just comes down to those two on the last lap.
Just not like last year. Just
Speaking of Formula One, what about my boy, Big Dick Fernando, coming back?
He's
Fernando's
still been
even
back
watch
in the top 33 at Indy. Ever since then, I lost a lot of respect for him.
Oh, he finished
Ferrari
podium in a
Is
junk
still
car.
Ferrari.
Okay, this one's actual breaking news because I'm sitting here reading this direct.
We need to verify it first.
Yeah,
This is breaking news from Auto Week. Auto Week website. Racing on TV ratings review. NASCAR is still king in the United States.
Yeah,
for
no
viewership.
shit.
F1 over IndyCar is still heating up. So NASCAR's got ratings through the roof compared to F1 and IndyCar.
That's because
No
nobody's
shit.
awake early enough to watch the IndyCar race like I am. Damn
It's
it!
because nobody's
F1.
nobody's awake early enough to watch F1,
Who
and
the
nobody
fuck's
wants
gonna
to
wake
turn
up at
into
4 o'clock
Peacock.
in the morning and watch an F1 race
Yeah,
besides
nobody
Seth?
wants to watch IndyCar races on Peacock.
The IndyCar race was on NBC.
No, okay, I need to tell y'all about NBC in my area. Every week for racing season, the time of the IndyCar race, it's some Methodist church in Montgomery. They always, no matter what is scheduled to be on at that time, I think it's Fraser United Methodist Church Montgomery. They stream their church service from 11 to noon every single week, and it always airs over whatever's going on, which is usually the IndyCar race. So I always have to watch those races on Peacock. It sucks.
So
I hate living near Montgomery, Alabama.
This was posted 8 seconds ago. So
Oh,
don't hold me
God.
to this.
I'm holding you.
So allegedly,
Wrong.
with Kevin Harvick's contract being up with Anheuser-Busch at the end of the season,
Yes, we know.
allegedly they are reaching out to RCR. Allegedly, according to this report by Shane Walters of RacingNews.com.
No,
There
they
was
also
just
reached out
something
to Trey
like
Kyle.
2 days ago that they were considering Chastain as the favorite.
Personally, they should go Kyle.
I honestly think they should go with Kyle.
Because it'd be
They
fucking
should
awesome
go
to have a
with Ross.
Bush driving
They
a
should
Bush
go-
car.
They should go with Ross Chastain because he's younger. He's going to be around a lot longer.
And that's probably what'll happen.
He's in better equipment. Like, come on.
I don't know about that. It's
I don't know
probably
about-
about, it's probably about
Not
even.
equal.
Are we starting the Ross Chastain to the 3-car rumors yet?
No.
Can we
Don't-
just drop Austin
If
Dillon?
Chastain and Kyle Busch end up driving for RCR, screw Hendrick. I will have to be an RCR fan for life. That would be beautiful.
That would be
That
the
would be
most
absolutely
ungovernable
great.
team.
I don't think he'd run the 3-car. I think if Dylan ever gets out of that car, I think Childress will just
Let him run the 1-car.
Yeah, keep the one.
keep the 1 or switch him to 31 or something like that.
Bring back singular.
Yeah.
So AT&T?
Yeah.
You mean Bell South?
Oh, going old school right now.
Yeah, real old school.
I still
know.
remember the Batman building in Nashville singing Bell South.
I remember there being a Bell South building in the middle of town where I live.
Yeah, there used to be one in the middle of town here,
Mm-hmm.
next to the old elementary school.
It's probably
Is there
still there.
anything else to talk about as far as racing?
Yeah, the Alabama 200.
Yes, we need to give our recap for the Alabama 200.
That's
I
that's
guess
go
you
to.
forgot about that.
So me and JP, we went to Montgomery Motor Speedway. We were fortunate enough I was fortunate enough to get in on Media Pass, because they only did 1 per outlet. But still, we got in, were able to cover the race for him. Seth Christensen won the race in his second ever Pro Late Model start. Kid's 15 years old, won the damn race. He's going to be good. And we interviewed him after the race. We interviewed him in practice before the race on Friday. If you want to watch those interviews, along with our interview with former NASCAR driver Dave Mader III, you can watch our vlog. It's on our YouTube channel, or go to our Facebook page. It's all posted there too. But yeah, it was a fun weekend. Anything you got to say from it, JP?
Yeah, it was my first asphalt late model race, which I pretty much enjoyed. I really wish the NASCAR short package could perform like that.
Yeah, that was okay. As far as there was at least 24 cautions in that main race, not to mention the million cautions from the modified race beforehand. So there was a lot of wrecks yesterday, or not yesterday, Sunday, whenever.
Why?
Saturday.
Those motherfuckers just not know how to drive?
Yeah,
That and it was pretty aggressive throughout the entire
the
field.
amount. No, there weren't very many veterans in the field as there
Okay,
were.
that's why.
There was
Yeah.
also oil in the track that took out half the field.
Yeah, in the modified race, there was oil on the track, and literally the entire field went spinning.
Can we talk about the fact that the third place driver, Augie, no, not Augie,
That was Augie.
It was
Augie. Augie's car was absolutely
Yes.
freaking
Augie's right
destroyed.
side was dented in like a crushed up Coke can.
Looked
he
like
came back
Denny's
and finished
500.
Also, the
car.
Rackley car that pulled off for the whole race on the first lap for
Yeah.
just backing in
Dawson
the wall.
Sutton wrecked coming to the green. He got tagged from behind. Wasn't really on purpose. It was just a racing deal. But that car, the back end was tore up a good bit, but it didn't look too bad compared to, Augie's right side being dented in, and he finished third. So that car could have easily continued. Even if he was just going to be limping along, probably gone a couple laps down, he still probably would have gotten the top 15.
Timeout. These morons wrecked coming to the green flag.
Yeah, this kid. Okay, Dawson Sutton.
I need to.
No,
Somebody
Dawson
should have seen a
Sutton,
video of this
he
shit.
seems like a good kid. Nothing against him. I just want to point out the fact that his dad is the CEO of Rackley Roofing. So you can put two and two together as to why he's driving for Rackley Ward.
Ah,
Was it his fault?
It looked like, I'm not sure what happened, if he spun the tires or missed a shift, but he did not go, and he got tagged from behind and spun.
We'll need to check the SMT data on that.
And I think he just spun his tires because he still had enough forward momentum to where he got hit in the restart zone, but he was still spinning and he made it to the finish line. So it makes me think he just spun his tires and he wasn't missing a shift because he still kept up enough momentum to go that far.
yeah, that's true.
But yeah, if Dawson Sutton wants to come on the show, I hope he doesn't take what I said against him. He seems like a good kid. But
He
I'm
might
just
be a
saying,
good kid, but I'm gonna talk shit.
you can put two and two together. His dad's the CEO of Rackley Roofing. He's driving for Rackley War.
That's what I do.
I think we all know where this is going.
He's a Paul
Mickey
Menard.
Mouse.
We probably will not have Matt Benedetto on the podcast. No.
At this point,
God
we
no.
won't have Dawson Sutton on the podcast either after what I just said about him.
God.
Oh, we won't have him. We won't have no JGR person. After
Well-
what I said last week.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Nobody from
Well, we had
WWE.
Connor Mozak on the show. He's a Joe Gibbs guy.
Oh well, he won't
That was
come
before.
back now. Hey, we can have WWE. We talk good about them. One of my good friends is a ref there.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
It's cool as shit.
Kind of on the topic of the
He's from
Alabama
Thompson,
600.
Georgia, too.
I don't think any of y'all are going, but I'm going to go. And maybe one of my friends. We're going to be at Sunshine State 200 at Five Flag Speedway, the first race for the ASA Stars National Tour.
Yeah, I'm
Bunch
not going.
stacked field. A bunch of NASCAR guys are going to be there. Grant Enfinger, Derek Krause, Carson Hocevar, of course, the late model legends Stephen Nassy, Bubba Pollard, Derek Thorne. So it's going to be a stacked field. We're going to be there for the race Saturday. Going to put out another vlog, most likely get some more interviews.
See
So
if you can get Bubba to come on.
see if I can get Bubba to come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
see if we can get Bubba Pollard to come on.
Yeah,
That
that's what I'm
works, too.
saying.
I love Bubba Pollard.
We can do Bubba Wallace later after he wins championship.
Honestly, I used to not like Bubba Pollard or Stephen Nassy because they were always winning everything, and they don't like each other. They're rivals.
Jimmy
At
Johnson
this
complex.
At this point, I'm on Team Bubba Pollard because honestly, just screw Stephen Nassy.
Oh, thanks.
Another person we're not having on this podcast now.
Yeah, we're not having Stephen Nassy on the show, but
Comes on next week.
I'm Bubba Pollard all the way now. I like Bubba.
Let's see, what else can we do?
Do
Oh,
you
Shane
think,
Beamer, you're an ass. Go ahead and knock
Let's
him off the show.
get all the people out of the way we never want to on the show.
Who's Auburn's coach?
Hugh Freeze.
Hugh
Hugh
Freeze.
Freeze, you're an ass.
Hugh Freeze, you suck. Auburn sucks, period.
Freddie Freeman.
Bravo, let's
Nobody
call
likes you anymore.
out-
Yeah, we don't like you, Freddie Freeman.
Fuck Freddie Freeman.
Let's call out Dabo Sweeney because fuck
Hey,
Clemson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
You.
there with you.
All right, shut your mouth. That was too
Nick
much.
Saban as well.
Yeah.
No,
well, shut up,
Nick
Brad.
Saban is very much a lot
This
of
is
big
now a
ass
Georgia
podcast.
Bulldogs podcast.
Hey.
Thank you.
I wasn't even want to say nothing about Kirby.
There's one versus what, 4 now?
I wasn't even going to say nothing about Kirby. I was keeping
That's
Kirby
right.
on. I would like to talk to
2 in a
Kirby.
row, going for 3-peat. It's going to happen. New dynasty in the house.
I would love to talk to Kirby.
I don't think that's going to happen. Well, since we're on the topic of football, we don't have any graphics for that, but there's been a lot of activity here
Hey,
recently. John, I'll let you cover that.
How about the NFL Combine? Anybody?
How about that Georgia player getting bailed out of jail so he could go to the combine?
Or how about that?
job,
What was it?
Jalen.
Typical
There's
Georgia player.
Move.
There was another player that tore his ACL and then continued to set a record at the bench press.
So Michigan's offensive lineman, he tore his ACL doing drills that no one ever does in the NFL for practice. Sorry. I think they're stupid. Then he went and did 38 reps on a fucking bench press at 225. Gangster shit.
Hell yeah.
Nolan Smith ran a 4.4, 4.40. Holy shit. He's a defensive lineman. He's fast as shit. Lamar got non-exclusive franchise tag, which means any team can come pick him up, but the Baltimore Ravens still have a chance to match that offer. Atlanta has already said they are not going after Lamar because we already have a quarterback, so y'all can all get that shit out your head.
So close yet so far for Atlanta.
Shut up, we have a quarterback, loser.
Who do you have?
Desmond Ritter.
Ha! That's funny.
He's better than Dak. Shut up.
That's not a very high bar to set.
But hey,
That's not That's not a very worthwhile achievement.
That's the
to say,
point.
"Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
Dak's
better
the
than Dak
35th
Prescott."
best quarterback in the
That's
NFL.
the point. Desmond Ritter's played 4 games and he's already
Still,
better than
stop
Dak.
comparing Desmond Ritter to Dak Prescott. If you want to, if you want to insult me, you're not going to do it by saying, "Oh, he's better than Dak."
He's better than Romo.
How many years has Dak been in the league?
Too many. He needs to be gone.
How many games has Desmond Ritter played?
I don't know. I don't care. Plays for the Falcons. They suck. You're not doing anything.
Yeah, it's true.
We might be getting a running back.
Irrelevant. Until
Sorry.
it happens, I don't care.
Sorry, JP.
Anyways,
The Tennessee Titans have said that they are looking to trade their franchise running back, King Henry.
Yeah, they're starting a rebuild bad.
Trade him
And
for
they
Zeke.
are going to
Get
start a
Zeke out of here.
rebuild. Atlanta has been thrown into the mix. I don't see it happening, but never say never.
you know,
Fuck, a 2-headed monster with King Henry and Cordell Patterson.
Desmond Ritter to distribute it.
Here, just give them the ball, throw a seam to Kyle Pitts. Boys, we can win a football game.
Yeah, they tried that in Nashville. Didn't work.
Nashville ain't got a good quarterback.
so
Desmond Ritter.
He's better than Tannehill.
not
And
to get off topic, but to change topics because we are running close to shortness with our guests. Let's go to baseball real fast.
No one cares about baseball yet.
You got this.
Clemson's back to sucking.
This is the only thing to talk about as far as baseball.
Yeah, basically the only thing really going on right now is
The only
spring
game
training.
that's sold out.
World Baseball Classic. It's a baseball game. That's pretty much all there is to say about it. It's a baseball game.
I mean, you
Well-
got some pretty notable players playing for individual teams.
Hold up. Why is Freddie behind the...
Canada?
Yeah,
He's from Canada.
I didn't know this.
Yeah,
I thought he's from California.
no. He grew up in California, but he was born in Canada.
Is he playing for Canada?
Yeah, he's playing for Team Canada.
Fuck, I hope they lose.
They probably will.
First game.
Screw Canada.
Talk about the game that sold out.
Yeah, the only game currently sold out is Sunday's matchup between the United States and Mexico.
That ought to be a good one.
Still gonna
Yeah.
beat the
I'm looking forward to the Netherlands and the United States, or Netherlands and Venezuela.
Is Acuna playing?
I'm not sure.
Venezuelan baseball is very underrated. I would just say that.
Is Acuna playing for him?
I don't know.
Well, if I know.
If he is, they gonna win their game.
Venezuelan baseball is awesome.
So it's going to come down to the United States and Japan.
Actually, more than likely, that's pretty pretty possible.
No, Japan sucks.
Let's
They
just,
only got
let's just
Shohei.
cut out the middleman of a whole tournament and just play the United States versus Japan
In Mexico.
in Mexico. Yeah, Mexico City. Just a bunch of rowdy Mexicans watching white people.
They
and
don't even
Japanese.
fucking know.
Dude, I would buy a fucking ticket. I'll buy a plane ticket right now to watch that shit. Hell yeah.
Viva America!
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, you know what would be better? America versus Puerto Rico and Mexico.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh God.
Or Montreal. Make it in Montreal.
No. Mexicans hate Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans hate Mexicans.
Americans hate everybody.
Everyone
Puerto
hates
Rico
us.
is a part
Yeah,
of
but-
America.
Equally, we hate everybody equally.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we nuke everyone.
So, I'd say we should move on to hockey because
Yeah, it's time to shit talk.
You have a bunch of hockey stuff for me to go.
I don't know
through,
what you're going to
so
shit. Yeah,
Tell
y'all
me what
won.
you want to start off with, Steve. I'll click on it.
Let's start
Big
off
boys.
with let's start off with the big boys. Let's go NHL start off.
All right. Second. There we go.
Brr.
All right.
Anyways, so it looks like in the Pacific, it's starting to heat up.
I call bullshit on that.
Starting to heat up, dude. They're 2 points off of each other.
We're tied for first.
That's what I'm saying. There's more than likely going to be a two-way tie.
No, because we're going to kick Vegas' ass. I don't care if they have Jonathan Quick or not. He's Swiss cheese now. No offense, Quick. I love you.
You guys have been good since his Columbus days.
I know, right? Greatest Columbus goalie ever.
Didn't lose a game. Never
Didn't lose
allowed
a
a
game.
shot.
Man
Shit
had
was awesome.
a shutout and didn't even play.
Seth, I don't know if you know anything about hockey, but you know. But before we continue much further with this, NHL.
How about the Rangers losing every game since acquiring Patrick Kane?
Are we getting a third in Atlanta?
I was getting to that. The NHL has shit. There's a lot of feedback. The NHL has announced, well, not directly, but indirectly, a bunch of leaks are going on. There is the possibility
There's smoke, there's fire.
of an NHL return to the city of Atlanta and the city of Houston. We'll get an NHL team potentially and an expansion.
And Quebec City.
Yeah, but you
And
see
Quebec City.
But you see, the Fire already moved to Calgary, though. So where there's smoke, the Fire moved.
But
All right, listen here.
What would we call a new Atlanta one?
it would probably go back to the Thrashers in all honesty.
I don't. Nah, we can't.
All right,
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
they're
Just
the
take-
Trashers, and they draft Diamond Hands first overall pick.
The Trashers, yes.
Yes.
Why
We
don't
have,
they just, why
but
don't
we
we
have,
just call it the Atlanta Phoenix?
but
That's
they
what I
have,
said.
if they're going to be the Trashers, they have to use the logo from Dansbury Trashers.
Exactly. They have dollar beer night, and people go to those games.
No, fuck that 50-cent beer night. Have a fucking blast. You want to talk about a bunch of drunk bastards watching hockey? I
Bro,
would pay. I
that
would
bitch
spend a whole
would be
paycheck
so-
there.
The Atlanta hat trick is whenever your team lets in 3 goals and you throw your cans on the ice.
It would take them like 40 minutes to clean the ice off.
It would take him 4 minutes to go down 0-3.
Oh shit. Boston's still leading. God damn, 103.
Let's go.
They don't do all that just to lose first round.
Probably, but I don't care.
It's gonna be
Hey,
awesome.
JP,
Carolina's-
it's okay. Y'all are an 8.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Carolina-
Detroit on top. Take that, Canadians.
Carolina's the best team in the East,
Yeah, I would say Carolina's probably the best team.
and we already know
in
who the best
Metro.
team in the West is.
Well, currently Vegas.
Yeah, it's Vegas.
It's tied. We're tied.
I see a .641 up there to a
I think it's Vegas.
.631.
I'm sorry that we played one more game than them, so they have one more loss.
Well,
The
it's
only-
Vegas.
The only person that I know that's really into hockey around me is my brother, and he latched on to Seattle getting a team because for the simple reason that they all call their home rink, the crack house.
I love it.
It's also Climate Pledge Arena.
Climate
I
pledge.
love the crack
That's
house.
the name of the arena.
What the hell?
Hey, that thing's actually pretty nice if you watch a game there and watch them walk through the tunnels. But they got the fans like right there. It's cool as shit.
Hey, would you scroll down just a little bit, Reed?
Yeah.
Anybody seen Detroit? Oh no, there they are.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yeah, right there on top of Montreal.
Not dead last anymore. I feel sorry for I feel sorry for Chicago,
Why
San
they're not dead
Jose.
last?
I also feel sorry for the Blues. I don't know what happened to that franchise.
No, they lost Jonathan Quick.
Everything just has gone south for them in the past 2 years.
Hey, ever since they lost Quick the other day, they went to shit.
No, I'm not talking about Columbus. I'm talking about St.
am.
Louis.
No, St. Louis is just St. Louis. They suck.
I mean, the Blues had such a good run there. When they won the Stanley, what year was that? 2017, 2018?
Yeah, they traded everybody to Tampa. Tampa went on a 3-year run.
And Tampa still might go back. That's the problem.
It's the Patrick Maroon effect.
So
Go back up, Reed.
let's go to where it matters in
Hold
my
up, I wanna
personal
see
opinion.
something. Just go back up. No, go back.
No, I closed it out.
Motherfucker, go back.
No,
gotta
I closed it out, dude.
All right, let's get to where it freaking matters. All right, ECHL. This is the
Trying to
shit
see
that
the-
me and John go at.
I'm trying to see the goal, the differential for the Kings.
I closed it out, dude. I can't open it back up.
Open it back up.
No, I'm not gonna go through and do the 5-minute thing to open it back up.
Anyways, so again in ECHL,
Talk about the West.
we got the West. Steelheads probably gonna win that whole division.
Reed puts his hair and gets slow.
As you can see, Reed's team is still not even on there because I do not include the 14th place team.
Reed has a team.
Yeah.
Speaking of Reed's team, y'all are losing 2-1 to the Blackhawks.
Go figure. I don't keep up. That's perfectly fine by me. But go team. I don't. Okay.
Trying to see what.
My team is the Newfoundland Growlers. I'm declaring that right now.
Okay. So we finally got positive on the differential. We've been in the red the whole season. Still second. All right. You like
I
the
just wanna
Montreal?
say-
Hold up. You like the Growlers?
I don't want to speak on Seth's behalf, but I feel like as the ghost of Tim Richmond, I feel like his favorite team on here just by default is the Railers.
The
Is
what?
The Wheeling.
The Wheeling Nailers.
All day. All day.
He likes that average 50-50.
All day.
But let's talk about what really matters. Greenville came to Atlanta and got owned by a rookie.
Yeah, totally. What kind of
Yeah.
quality picture is this?
That was actually a bad picture. I moved and sneezed at the same time. But that was in the middle of a punch. Mike Pellich ended up beating up. I can't see exactly who that is.
I don't know either.
Number
I
5.
can't tell, and I'm staring right at my screen. I can't tell.
I can't remember who number 5 is. Anyways, yeah, he started roughing up on Sheen, number 74 of Atlanta, and Pellich wasn't having any of that shit. And he delivered a punch right to the face. But first, the Swamp Rabbits player got a good elbow in. That happened to be the elbow before the punch.
So since next Tuesday's the last game of the season, it's only 11 games all season. Just want to say, I-85 champs.
I don't care. You got beat by a rookie goalie last night.
Y'all
His
got beat by
NHL,
Carbonated.
Not even a
his
rookie goalie.
ECHL debut.
Okay, it wasn't him. It was the fact the defense fell apart late in the game. That's all it was.
You didn't have that much offense either.
Nobody did.
Neither team did.
It was going to be a low-scoring game. I knew this final would be 2-1. Said that
Regardless,
before the game started.
regardless,
Didn't know who
it
played.
technically should have been 3-1, but the last goal didn't count because it was. It's weird how the rules work in ECHL.
I don't
It
like
was shot, but it didn't go in time. Regardless,
That's just and that's hockey rules.
This is the last graphic I have, and we just hit the 1 hour mark. So if you got anything you got to say, I'll let you finish, and I got one thing to say whenever you're done. So,
All right. My turn.
anyways, it was great to cover the Glads last night in Atlanta.
Who y'all play
Especially,
next?
next, I think we have.
Please be Jacksonville so y'all lose.
I don't think it's Jacksonville.
I hope it is.
Let me look.
No, wait, we play Jacksonville. Shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think y'all are from Jacksonville. We got the Solar Bears, so which
Talk
beat
shit, I
them.
dare you. I dare you.
Can't really
Talk
talk
shit
shit about the Solar Bears. They're not
you
really the
can.
greatest. But,
Yeah, well, they beat the shit out of Florida the other night. I just
and,
want to take this time real quick. If nobody else has anything to say.
I do whenever y'all are done.
About to go on a little rant. Yeah, well, Seth said, fuck y'all.
I don't blame him.
I wouldn't either, because I'm about to go on a rant. This past Saturday, we had the return of the greatest of all time, and Johnny Bones Jones. He beat the living fuck out of Cyril Gahn in 2 minutes. Greatest shit ever. I just want to say Francis Ngannou's a little bitch, and he don't want none of John Jones. John Jones would absolutely fuck him up because he can't fucking fight. And I can't wait till he gets into a boxing match with a real boxer and gets fucking outclassed.
you mean like if he was to fight Diamond Hands?
No, Diamond Hands will fuck him up. But yeah, no, like Deontay Wilder wants to fight Francis Ngannou, and Wilder will fuck his day up.
Wilder can't box, but he is so powerful, though. I love him.
That's why he's going to. Francis Ngannou can't box, and dude can barely throw a damn punch.
Wilder can throw a punch.
There's a difference. Look, I'm going to tell you right now. There's a difference between MMA boxing and boxing. You want to know how I know? Go watch Floyd and Connor. Tells you all you need to know what's going to happen every time. Francis
I once saw Wilder at the Publix in Tuscaloosa. That man is so big.
He's fucking huge.
He was driving an alligator skin Lamborghini.
That's dope as fuck.
All right, fellas, I gotta hop off. Reed, what do you gotta say?
So I said I was going to go into this more in the podcast at some point, but I never did. We are sponsoring Brayton Laster for the Rattler 250 at South Alabama Speedway. Not this upcoming weekend, but weekend after, March 18th and 19th. He's running Billy Van Meter's car, and we're fortunate enough to be on the car. So keep a lookout from the content we're going to make that weekend. And
hell yeah.
It was going to be, if I would have known, it would be Seth's face on that car, but instead we got to settle for a URN logo. So
Not just any logo; it's the throwback logo.
it is the throwback logo.
Boys.
That'll be cool.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's all I had to say. If y'all are down to go ahead and call it a night.
One more.
What's
Don't forget International Fight Week.
Also, go like Libertarian Party Professional Wrestling Caucus.
Yes.
Do that.
You know what? Let's shout out the LPNC as well. That's the Libertarian Party NASCAR Caucus. That's how this got started.
We don't have to
Yeah.
shout ourselves out every
Well,
week.
That. Whatever JP has.
Change
What?
the ECHL goals back to red.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Anyways,
Go buy some merch, damn it.
yeah, buy some merch. We need
Please.
money.
We poor. We want to sponsor some folks.
You buy merch, we sponsor cars. It's an even deal.
Hey, and the stream might get better.
yeah, we could use
never
that.
know.
That guy.
Yeah, this guy could actually get better recording stuff.
Yeah, that guy says me on my phone on my porch.
You know, I'm
Anyways.
surprised the phone is working. Usually, it's just a blank face that we get.
Yeah.
All
Oh
right.
no, brother, you're gonna see me.
Anyways, I say we call it a night. We'll see you next week.
International Fight Week, July 8th, 9th.
Peace.
All right.
Have a good one.
John Jones. TPA Miochis.
The only person
Watch
that
it.
could beat John Jones is the USADA drug testing agency.
The only person who can beat John Jones is John Jones. Let's be honest.
Anyways, y'all have a good week.